Welcome back to English Listening World. I'm Les Perez, and this is the second episode in our series, Akihiro's Listening Journey. Last time, we saw how Akihiro discovered the rhythm of English with its stressed and unstressed syllables. Today, he'll learn another powerful technique, breaking sentences into manageable chunks. Many English learners try to process entire sentences at once, which can quickly become overwhelming. Learning to identify natural phrase boundaries helps our brains process information more efficiently. Let's join Akihiro as he makes this important discovery.
Chapter 2. Breaking it down. Akihiro adjusted his headphones as the video call connected. It was David from the marketing department on the screen. Good morning, Akihiro. Thanks for taking my call. Good morning. How can I help you? David leaned closer to his camera. Can you send me the file after the meeting? Akihiro heard clearly. Can you send me? But the rest blurred together. What file? When? Now? His heart beat faster. Of course. Which file exactly? I can send it now. David looked confused. No. I meant after our team meeting later today. No rush at all. Oh, I see. Yes, after the meeting. No problem. Akihiro said, feeling his cheeks warm with embarrassment. Another misunderstanding. After the call ended, Akihiro sighed. His rhythm technique from last week had helped, but longer sentences still turned into a confusing blur halfway through. At lunch, Akihiro noticed Tanaka-san sitting alone, watching something over her phone. She kept tapping the screen every few seconds. Curious, he walked over. Excuse me, Tanaka-san. May I join you? She smiled and nodded, removing one earbud. Of course, Akihiro-kun. What are you watching? Just the morning news. I try to watch a little English news every day. Akihiro noticed she paused the video again. Why do you keep stopping it? Old habit. When I first came to America 10 years ago, my listening was terrible. So I would break everything into small pieces, small chunks, to understand. Chunks? Yes, in Japanese we process language differently. But English is easier to understand in short phrases. She wrote on a napkin, "Can you send me the file after the meeting?" Instead of trying to understand the whole sentence at once, I break it into meaningful pieces. Listen for natural pauses and intonation changes. They usually mark the boundaries between chunks. Akihiro thought about his call with David. This morning, someone asked me to send a file, but I didn't catch when he wanted it. Try listening for chunks next time. Our English teachers in Japan never taught us this, but it makes a big difference. Back at his desk, Akihiro found an email from David. Akihiro read the sentence aloud, deliberately breaking it into chunks. Can you send me, plus the file, plus after the meeting? He recorded himself saying the full sentence on his phone, then played it back, pausing after each chunk. The meaning was so much clearer this way. He tried again with another email sentence. Please update, plus the presentation, plus with new numbers, plus before Thursday. Later that afternoon, Akihiro sat in the weekly team meeting. His manager was discussing the quarterly report when Sarah from marketing spoke up. "Akihiro, could you share the data analysis with me tomorrow morning?" This time, Akihiro mentally divided her section, her question. "Could you share?" plus the data analysis plus with me plus tomorrow morning. He understood perfectly, but he realized something was unclear. "Yes, I can share it tomorrow morning. Which part of the analysis did you need? And do you prefer it by email or in person?" Several colleagues nodded. Mr. Wilson looked impressed. "Good question. Just the customer satisfaction metrics by email would be great." As the meeting continued, Akihiro found himself catching more and more of what people said. By breaking sentences into chunks, the words didn't blur together as much. That evening on the train home, Akihiro opened his notebook and wrote. Listening technique number 2, chunk by chunk. Listen for natural pauses. Break long sentences into small phrases. Process one chunk at a time. Connect chunks to understand the whole message. He added another note. Try combining with rhythm technique. Listen for stress patterns within each chunk. 2 techniques now, Akihiro thought with satisfaction. 2 keys to unlock the mystery of English listening. Tomorrow would be even better than today.
And that's how Akihiro learned his second listening technique, breaking sentences into manageable chunks. To practice this yourself, try these simple steps. Listen for natural pauses in English speech. Break long sentences into shorter phrases of 3 to 5 words. Process each chunk before moving to the next. Notice how English speakers naturally group words together. Combine this with the rhythm technique from our last episode. Join us next time when Akihiro discovers how shadowing can dramatically improve his listening comprehension. Thanks for listening to English Listening World. Don't forget to subscribe and practice what you've learned today.